As a participant in the Culture ED program, I would like to share with you something I wrote regarding the theme of this year. And before doing so, I would like to give you a little peek into the process of making it. So, while working on our theme this year, Stories and Us, we delved deep into the subject and we asked ourselves many questions, including, did humans always tell stories? Was the process or the act of storytelling always a thing, or is this something new? What are the oldest stories in the world? Or rather, what is the oldest story in the world? So after a lot of research and work, we managed to know that the oldest story in the world is the oldest written text, and it is a literary text, which happens to be a story. It survived across 4 millennia on clay tablets. So 4 millennia is a very long time on clay tablets. But of course, there is one issue. The secret of decoding the cuneiform script in which the text was written, well, we lost it. We didn't have the secret. Until one day, in the 19th century, a common Londoner by the name of George Smith, that happens to be working on the British Museum, was able to decode it. So he was self-taught and working-class citizen, so that was pretty impressive. But thanks to him, we can now know what the story talks about. It's not just a story, it's an epic. The epic of a king called Gilgamesh. So, after we cracked the code and translated the text, we realized that the things this story talk about and the themes on this story, the common issues, the questions asked, are the same things we're still trying to answer today through philosophy, science, and daily life. The human mind did not change very much in terms of what it's scared of. In the course of 4 millennia, we still don't have the answer. Well, these themes include friendship, leadership, power, the quest for immortality, life and death. The Epic of Gilgamesh was found in a land of the oldest civilization in the world, from Mesopotamia. From Mesopotamia, an ancient land, a tale came between our hands. In old fragments of solid clay, the story of a king did lay. The king of Uruk, strong and grand, with godly strength at his command. Although wise, his rule unkind. The most ruthless king a man could find. The gods, to balance his rage, sent Enkidu in hopes of change. From the wild, harlot tamed, the beastly Enkidu, whose heart was swayed. He soon obeyed human path and set mind to end the king's wrath. With strength and might their battle roared, till friendship bloomed where fists once soared. Together bound, they always prepared for deeds of glory to be shared. They ventured to the cedar forest deep, to what was Humbaba's task to keep. With axe and sword they struck him down, and defied the gods' stern frown. The wood they claimed, the demon they slayed, but for their offense, a price had to be paid. The goddess of beauty did boldly plead for Gilgamesh to fulfill her need, but knowing of her lover's fate, to his heart he closed the gate. Ishtar, driven by her wounded pride, sent the bull of heaven fierce and wild, for that through him Uruk will pay for what Gilgamesh dared to say. But with Enkidu they stood fast, and slew the beast, their strength so vast. The gods, enraged by this bold offense, their pride would bear a consequence. For defiance came with a cost, as Enkidu's life was lost. In grief, the king was torn apart, and a fear of death haunted his heart. To the king, immortality belonged to him, and he went far to see Utnapishtim. The gods granted him a gift so rare, immortal life beyond compare. He told the king that the truth is clear. Immortal life is not found here. But just after the tale was spun, and the king thought the race was won, the plant of youth, his beloved prize, a serpent snatched it before his eyes. And with a heavy heart, he made his way back to Uruk, where he would stay. He went back with his spirit worn and the godly pride forever torn. The walls of Uruk, standing tall, became his legacy, his all. Mortal lives are fleeting streams. They flow with purpose, hopes, and dreams. Immortality lives in acts and art, in what we build and in the heart. Life will fade, as all things must. But deeds endure beyond the dust. Pursue your purpose, rise through strife, and carve a mark that outlasts life. Thank you.